Videoproject, the human body. Hi, this is Alan Giggins, third semester, and this is the video project about body parts. So the body part that I got was feet, human feet. So I'm going to explain it, the functions, and the importance that it has for us. So let's start. Foot anatomy. The human foot combines mechanical complexity and structural strength. The ankle serves as foundation, snug absorber, and propulsion engine. The foot can sustain enormous pressure and provide flexibility and resiliency. How we know the foot has a lot of little parts? So, the foot consists of 26 bones. The forefoot contains the 5 toes, phalanges, and 5 longer bones, metatarsals, tibia, calcaneus, and talus. It has 33 joints, more than 100 muscles, tendons, ligaments, and the other are blood vessels, nerves, skins, and soft tissue. But there are other parts of tissue. Is the plantar fascia, which is a gross portion in the heel. Well, talking about the foot anatomy, now I think that is really important because before that I searched everything that I already know, I didn't think about it. Really, I didn't do it because I don't know, but we use them, but we don't know how it works. So now that I know, so I think it's really important. Well, I think the best example is when we start to do the first step, we start to run. We don't know how, but we do it. So when I saw how many bones and parts it has, wow, it shocked me because it has 1/4 of the human's body bones. So I think it's amazing. And it has a lot of parts, muscles, ligaments, tendons, joints. I think that, everything is important, but the most, the bones and the ligaments, because they are between the bones, and we can do it anything without them. So I think that I learned a lot about it. So, walking cycle. The normal cycle has 4 parts. First, contact stage. It starts with the total contact of the foot, where it expands to absorb the impact. The pronation helps to reduce the first impact. Without the pronation, the impact of each step would be transited to the top of the legs and it changed the normal mechanic of them. The pronation helps to feet know where and how it stands. It helps to make stable. Mid-stance phase. In this phase, the body's weight is distributed in both feet. The point of gravity is in both feet. Propulsion. The body's weight moves forward through the metatarsal heads and the head starts to break away to the floor. Finally, balance is the last part of the cycle of walking foot. This friction is maintained so the fingers don't hit the ground and to position the foot supination for contact with the floor of the calcaneus and the repetition cycle. Well, this is the second participation and I'm going to talk about the walking cycle. Well, now I can say that is one of the most important functions that the body has because think about it. If you Well, I have two examples. Well, if you want to eat something, you have to go somewhere to buy it, the food, or go to prepare it. If you want to drink something, you have to go. So almost everything that we do, we have to walk, we have to move. So now I can say that's the one of the most important functions. So I read about something called pronation. It's a word that I even know that it exists, but now I know that it's very important because it reduces the impact that we produce when we start to walk, and it don't let the impact come to the top or legs, and it make possible to replay the cycle. So if we don't have the pronation, we couldn't do it. We couldn't walk and get something. Think about it. It's really important. Well, this is the conclusion about feet. Well, for me, the conclusion is you have to be careful with your feet because they make your life easier. You have to value them because there are many people who don't value them because they're small or they're a little bit ugly. So don't think about it. See how important they are for you, how help you. So this is the this is the conclusion for me. Think about how important they are for you, not how they look. And it's for me was so interesting learn about fit because they had a lot of things that I didn't know. So this is the conclusion for me.